CBS 19 is a proud partner of the Caldwell Zoo. Cheetahs are the fastest mammals on Earth, but their population is speedily decreasing in the wild. That's why the Caldwell Zoo is stepping in to help. I recently got a chance to go behind the scenes to learn a bit more about the zoo's cheetah conservation program. I'm behind the scenes at the Caldwell Zoo at the Cheetah Breeding Center, where approximately 20 cheetah cubs have been born in the past 7 years. I'm joined by keeper of mammals, Jesse Santee. And Jesse, I heard that you recently sent a few Caldwell Zoo cheetahs to the outback.
We did. We sent two of our, they were cubs, they're full-grown males now. We sent them to Australia to become part of their breeding program to help diversify the genetics that the cheetahs there have.
How are they doing now?
They're doing great. I'm in constant contact with their keepers. It's winter there, so they went from this heat to that cold, which might have shocked them. They're getting used to the new surroundings. I think they're going to meet some females soon.
Well, exciting for them. And you recently had another litter of cubs here at the Caldwell Zoo. They were all named after football players. How old are they now and how are they doing?
They're doing great. They're in our big cheetah exhibit. If you come to the zoo, it'll be right as you get out of the new South American area. They're right there. Tua, Jalen, and Patrick, named after, some of people's favorite quarterbacks and some of the quarterbacks people don't like. They're about 1.5 years now. We've separated them from their mom at this point, like they would in the wild. Mom would kind of kick them out of her territory. They're going to be fully grown in maybe another 6 months. And who knows, maybe down the road, they'll get into their own breeding situation.
What does the future look like for them?
They're going to be on our exhibit probably for at least another year. It depends on if they get recommended to breed. They might breed here or they might breed somewhere else. It just depends on how it all works out. But for the foreseeable future, they're going to be here at the zoo.
So they definitely are part of the Caldwell Zoo cheetah breeding program. What does that entail and how long have you guys been a part of that program?
This iteration of the breeding program has been going on since about 2016. We're standing here behind the scenes in our new breeding area. This got fully built in 2021. This is off exhibit. You can't see it. It's very quiet. It's very nice for the female to have her cubs in private where she can take care of them. Going forward, we're going to continue to breed as much as we can to help out these endangered animals.
About how many cheetahs do you have on site right now?
We have 11. There are 7 back here in the breeding area. You see one right here. This is Mozzie. He was born here in 2017. He's one of 6 males that are back here that are part of the breeding males. And then there are 4 up there on the exhibit, the mother of the cubs and the 3 cubs from last year.
And you kind of spearheaded getting this program going at the Caldwell Zoo. What kind of inspired you to do that? I've
always loved cheetahs. Since I was a kid, I had books that my mom would get me. I've always been fascinated with them. And I learned how hard it was to breed them in a zoo setting. Thankfully, my bosses here and other breeding centers have helped out a lot. And this is kind of the fruits of our labor, this new area.
And if people want to help and get involved in cheetah conservation, what's the best way for our viewers at home to do that?
Well, the best thing here in Tyler is to come out to the zoo. That helps us. It helps us support the cats. It helps us support other cats around the country.
Hey, well, if you want to see the cheetah cubs who are not so little anymore, you can come down to the Caldwell Zoo. They are right by the giraffes.
Cool. Well, I'm like Jesse. I love cheetahs, and I would just be so heartbroken if they ever were to become extinct. So I'm proud of anyone that's taking part in conservation.
I know, and they're just such gorgeous creatures.
Yeah.
They're scary.
I love them. They're
I respect them.
fierce.
I respect them, but they're but so gorgeous.
Yes. So gorgeous, and it was so cool to kind of learn about the behind the scenes and get to meet. I got to meet 2 of them from obviously the appropriate distance away, Mozzie and Stan,
Cute.
And they were just so interesting to see up close. They have the most beautiful eyes ever.
I know.
Really do.
They have the smiles, the Tyra Banks smiles.
And those amber
gorgeous,
flecks.
Stunning.
Thanks,
we got to
Sarah.
do an Exploring the Caldwell Zoo Australia edition so we can go check out the cubs there.
There you go. See,
how are they doing?
Send me to Australia.
All right. Well, if people are heading out to the zoo today, grab a water bottle, some Gatorade, and maybe some fruit because it's going to be hot.
Oh yes, and it's going to be very dry. We're